Hey folks, good morning. Welcome in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. The free to play. Today's the 24th of September. Appreciate you being here. It's early in the morning. It's before 8. Getting another run to come up. Can't say I'm mad about that. Can't say I'm mad about getting the Great Mothers for the thing. They're giving us Night Sisters, which is, if I can get the Great Mothers and Morgan Elsbeth, that'll be big time. Will be big time. By the way, I still need to know what the team is for SLKR. I checked the comments. I saw a lot of you, or a few of you tell me what was good for Leia, and that's good for that series, but I need to know what's good for this team in terms of moving forward, because we're right on the edge of SLKR. And I know a lot of people said, you should buy tickets. I'm not buying. Buying tickets out of the shop, that is not actually paying money for them, but using currency to pay them. I'm not doing that. Not because I don't want to, just because, I don't know. I have bigger plans for my tickets, and so I guess that's pretty much what it is. Anyway, speaking of tickets, we're going to be closing in on tickets after we get Mon here, because Mon's our light side character, and it is what it is. And now we're on to Radis, and Radis is our dark side, and he's on the dark side now. Not that he's dark side himself, he just happens to be on the dark side node. And we get 6. That's really good. And we're gonna keep working on these guys just because we need to. But we're just gonna get all of the stuff out of the shipments and whatever, because there's no. Does this happen to be dark side? I wonder. I think it might be. It is. Look at this. And so this happens to be dark side. We're going to grab it because it's on the dark side node, which of course will give us the lovely dark side currency. So let's do that. 14 of them, only 24 of them, but that's a really good pull, actually. By the way, we have opened the Rogue One on this account, so there's that. This is going to be something we need to keep doing the troopers so we can do this, so we can push in more on this. But we're not there yet, so it's a work in progress. I'm going to go ahead and take our SWATs at this one because we need signal data again. We're like, we don't need it yet, but because we're done with, the whole SOKR grind, but we do need to. We are going to have to finish taking these bounty hunters out, because we need to take these bounty hunters out, because it's important that we do. I need to go over to fleet and get our ships, because we need ships. We need our ships, so we need the Rebel Y here. Oh, we got 4 of those. That's big time. We're still way far away, but it's going to be a while. But at least we can use it in the fleet, and then of course the Outrider. If we get the Outrider, not acceptable to. There we go. It's 2 Outrider, which is just. We need more than 2 Outrider. Then we got to come in here and we switch to normal, and we start looking for the stuff we might need. I'm not going to pull 30 of those. I'm going to pull 10 of these. And this is the new way or one of the new ways I'm doing business. It would help if I didn't have to pull for. It would help if I didn't have to do the profundity grind, but we're not there yet. We need to get the profundity going on. I'm working on it, and I'm happy about that. And I don't mean to come in here yet. And you want to do? I mean, it's okay that we did, but we just have to get some other stuff out of the way. So we have short chop currency and stuff like that to do. Okay, that's done, and we do challenges, and then fleet challenges, and then we can go and do the other stuff as far as the store goes. And then I don't think we have we don't have a we might have kind of a Sith team, so we do have Palpatine Vader. I don't know that I have 2 random Sith that I can do the Galactic Challenge with. But we'll have to check that. We got POW over the limit. That's good. Oh, it's because we did the thing. And what do I mean by the thing? I'll show you here in a second as soon as I get to where I need to be. We're going to have 800 of those, but another 10 is not going to hurt us because we're going to need them all. And then we'll come down here. We're only at 900. Yeah, we can keep saving up the get 3. And what we're doing down here is we're just saving up our stuff, and we're just acquiring stuff for the characters we need down here. It's an imperfect system, I'll admit, but and we're not going to get there overnight, obviously, but it's a vibe, I guess. We need Cassian here. Almost got that. Almost went for prestige. I was like, yeah, we need Cassian. So we do need Cassian. Are we done? Yeah, we got a lot of Birdie Ruck from doing that thing. We still need Birdie Ruck, so would love to go in and get shard shop currency, but it's just not. Just would not be good. But yeah, need to know what the SOKR's team is because we're, might have enough to finish that last event right now. But then we have to save up for for the ultimate, which is a thing into itself. But I'm just really excited about having the opportunity to get whoever we need. So let's go in here, back into the thing. Didn't I finish up? Who did I finish up? POW? Oh, they're not on here because of reasons. So let's go to wherever they are. So everything else we get is shard shop currency from that. We finish down, we can promote him. I think probably promote him twice. Maybe more than twice, but don't need Chiru, don't need Bays. Okay. Go and promote him. So any other currency we get from him is shard shop. Is that everybody? Might be. Yeah, that's everybody. So got everybody open. Got everybody but Cassian, Adrad, and Brody up to 7 stars. We're not pushing in on them. That's the reason they're all well one, because we I'm passively I passively want to finish these 2 first. And we've got everybody. So we already have Dash. So we'll have to, and I need to take Hera up, so that's the reason why she's up there. But everybody that's on the board is getting us closer, so I'm happy about that. So I'm really, really happy about that. Let's go and get some more of these. Let's go in. That was wrong. Let's do this. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. We're obviously the needing to shard for Admiral Radis and Mon is suboptimal, and we could buy them, but that would defeat the purpose of being free to play. And I know a lot of people might yell at me for that, but hey, you know, if you want to send me some funds so I can pick it up, and we'll look at doing that. But then again, I'd have to find a new guild, and I am not really looking forward to that because I'm doing this free to play, and I'm happy about it. And it's a vibe, guys. I got to tell you, it's a vibe. And I love that we're free to play because it's kind of like your, I've talked about how I feel about capital games and them just doing all this cash grabby stuff. And if you, you know, you have your own way of doing things. If you have the disposable income to do stuff, and you want to drop $2,000 for to get a Galactic Legend, that's on day one. That's fine. I know that all of the big time content creators did that. I'm not them. I haven't told you this, but on the other free to play account, the idea was, and this goes back about a month now, to where I was going to go I was going to finish up BAM, finish up the Executor, then go into Padme, then go get gas, and then begin the free to play climb as a free to play for Pirate King Hondo Onaka. And we might go back and revisit that after we get the profundity, but I need the profundity on across everything. So we're probably gonna so now it's probably gonna be profundity into back into BAM, back into Executor, back into back into Padme, back into gas, and then maybe we'll go for Pirate King Hondo Onaka. But it's gonna take us months. It's gonna take us months on that account. It's gonna take us months on this account. Because I still have to gear everybody. So we have to we have and that account is behind this one and this, and so, you can just draw the line. How long is it going to take you to get profundity? And then BAM is just a matter of finishing farming the shards, doing him, getting him up, finishing the requirements for the profundity. For the Executor. Then going and then getting all the requirements for Padme, doing her, getting all the requirements for gas, getting him, bringing him all the way up to Relic 9 or whatever. And then, you need Hondo at 9 and is it General Kenobi you need at 9? I don't know. I don't remember. Let's check real quick before I forget, now that I've already forgotten. Um, so yeah, Hondo I knew, General Skywalker, of course. Yeah, General Kenobi, and then everybody else is pretty much. It's nothing. It's nothing. Nothing big. So it was that's where we're gonna go. That's where we're gonna go. Bam. That's where we were gonna go. Bam into Executor, into Padme, into Gas, into Hondo, and now it's just Profundity, Bam, Executor, Padme, Gas, Hondo. But yeah, that's gonna be something I'm doing on that account, which I know is crazy, which I know was gonna sound crazy to a lot of you, but hey, if it was easy, if it was easy, then probably everybody would do it. And it's not easy, and it won't be easy, but I think it's really easy for a free to play. And potentially, if there's enough interest, we could do that on here. I just want to know if you guys are interested. So, I mean, obviously on here we would still have to do the same thing where we'd have to finish the Profundity, then go into uh then finish Bam. Same thing on this account. But what I wanted to do on here is there's a chance that some other probably maybe another notable character would do that. So we would do that. So we would do something different on here. We're still planning to go. I mean, we could make our way that way. But not that profundities, because I think doing profundity and doing Bam into the Executor is going to take us into next year. But if there's enough interest in possibly going for Power King Pondo Anako, or if you want to see me do the climb for Pirate King Hondo Anaka on the other account, let me know and we'll look into it. Anyway, I got to get my kids to school. Appreciate all of you. Let me know what you think. As always, thanks for being here. God bless. Hold the line, and we'll see you next time. Friends everywhere. Bye.